Hey there, I'm here today to talk about a topic that might seem daunting at first, but it's super important for every international student in the US to understand. Taxes. Yes, it's tax time and I know it can feel a little overwhelming, so let's break it down together. First things first, if you are an international student in the US, determining your tax status is crucial. Are you a resident or non-resident for tax purposes? This isn't about where you live, but about how the IRS sees you based on your time in the US and your visa type. Most of you will be considered non-residents, and it is usually required that you file your taxes with SpringTax. Now onto the main event, filing your tax return. Why must you file? Well, it is not about paying what you might owe, but also about complying with US laws. And hey, you might even get some money back if you overpay throughout the year. What forms will you need? Typically, you start with Form 8843. And if you've earned income in the US, you will also need to file Form 1040-NR. Don't worry, it sounds more complicated than it is. There are plenty of resources and software that can help guide you through the process, or you can seek help from a tax professional in your institution. How to pay? Usually, the Form 1040-NR and Form 8843 will be mailed to you. This is where you will see the breakdown of your income, which will be used when filing your tax returns. To make payment, make sure you sign up with SpringTax using your personal email address. Peradventure, you used your institution's email address, don't worry, it can be changed in the following tax year. Fill in the forms, following the instructions, and then input a discount code which will be given to you by your school. If you owe taxes, you can pay with your credit or debit card. After making payment, you should print out your receipt. But if you don't owe taxes, good for you. The reason could be that your taxes have been deducted on your behalf. Print out your completed document, file it with your forms according to the instructions, and send it out through the USPS for submission before the deadline. Find out if your school has a USPS office to make life easier for you. Remember, not filing or incorrectly filing your taxes can lead to some serious headaches down the road, like penalties or problems with future visa applications. So, it's worth getting it right. Lastly, keep an eye on deadlines. The tax deadline is usually April 15th. However, if that date falls on a weekend or a holiday, it might be moved. So make sure you double check. Alright, that's a wrap on the basics of handling taxes as an international student in the US. I hope this helps demystify the process and shows you that it's not as scary as it seems. Stay informed, stay compliant, and here's to getting those taxes done right. Thank you for tuning in. You can leave your questions in the comment section.